Shall we start with Petrified today? Wrote a song called Petrified for our second album called Rising, and it was one of those cool ones where it was the last song that I wrote for the album. The first album we kind of did pretty live all together, and that one I just got my own studio, and so I was writing these songs. I was calling up the drummer who worked around the corner. He'd come down and play drums on a couple of songs I'd written. I'd play guitar at the same time, and then I'd build on top of that, and so I'd get the other two in, and we'd just build on top of these tracks, these beds that me and the drummer had laid down. The Petrified was the, hey, we gotta get this album out pretty soon, so let's just hung down, finish this stuff, and I came up with one more song, and it was, one of my favourite songs on the album. I'm very into writing albums which have a lot of varied tracks. Like, to some people they might all sound exactly the same, but to me I feel like there's, within our small genre of whatever we're working in, there's a lot of room for variation, and I don't try and let that ever stop what I'm writing. And that one, I was trying to write something a bit more kind of sleazy and prog sounding. What's a soft word for sleazy? Maybe a little suggestive. And so I was like, I'd love to write a song in that kind of style, so let's see what happens. And so I just started writing it, called up Adam, he came down at lunchtime, and we just bashed it out. And the cool thing at the end of that song, it's just kind of like an instrumental and like a bit, fake guitar bit, and it kind of finishes with like a and it just stops. And that was, I was originally going to do a fade out, but when we were recording it, I was on the end of the reel of tape, because we're doing all these things to the tape machine, using it to a computer, and the tape was like a half-inch tape, and it just stretched and broke. I remember like early on, maybe a year later, I was out on a date at a bar in Redfern with my now wife, and it came on at the bar, and I was kind of like, it was our first date too, and I was like, should I say something? And I was like, nah, it's kind of weird to be like, let's move. But then another time, we got some friends DJing a concert at the Metro. They were DJing between bands, and they saw me with her in the crowd and chucked on the 7-inch just a little, hey, that was cool. I'm just trying to write tunes that I think sound cool, and that maybe if I was out, I would dance to or would get me moving. And within that framework, I'll try and write lyrics that work and maybe at least speak to me at the time. If they speak to other people, that's cool too.